You're back here with Doing It With Together. We take a detailed look into talent buying, artist management and event management. Conquering negativity in the music industry is such a broad subject. It's something that's not only in yourself, but obviously other musicians, other artists tend to find the small things that are wrong with you or wrong with them, and they tend to take it out on other people in the industry because it's such a personal industry. It's something that's so close to everyone's heart that when they see someone else that might be doing well or better than them, that they don't feel like that they should be there, they feel, they want to take that person down. So it tends to spread a lot of negativity towards each other, and not just your own thoughts where you might not feel you're good enough, but it spreads between artist to artist and musician to musician. And we're all in the one family together, so we shouldn't be doing stuff like this. So this one's about conquering those fears and conquering that negativity and learning how to block out the haters. And this sort of goes back to the previous video where it's like, getting your music heard by real life people. Real life people out there, your mates, your friends, your family, they want to listen to your music. They want to give you that constructive criticism without it necessarily being, fuck, your music's super trash, we hate this. Like people like that, they're usually dealing with issues of their own and they're looking to take you down. You don't need to bother with that. Like if people give you that sort of advice, it's not advice. It's just them trying to take you down a peg, and you don't need that. You need that constructive criticism. And what you want to do is take that constructive criticism and use it to take those next steps on your way. The next step's necessary for you to get your music out there and heard, and turn your music into something that's good and something that you're proud of. It can help to seek professional advice in this matter. If you feel like you're getting nothing but negative reviews, you might need to take on a professional with you and use them to seek some more training and get better at your craft. Stopping yourself from caring about what people think is one of the hardest things in the industry to do. Obviously, being an artist, being a musician, you're generally more in touch with your feelings. Like that's just how it is. You are able to express your feelings through the music that you're doing, not only as a DJ, but as a musician, as a photographer. It goes right across sort of this industry, this industry where you're expressing yourself, expressing your feelings, and it takes it to a whole nother level when someone hates your craft or hates what you're doing, and to block that out, that's the next step. That's the next step in your evolution. If you want to move on and you want to move past the haters, basically, and build up a barrier between you and them, the quickest way is to stop fucking caring about what they're saying. Try to separate the haters in the comments from your everyday life. Like if you respond in kind and they're like, fuck you, music shit, and you're like, fuck you, I don't care about you, all you're doing is adding fuel to the fire. Always remember to pick your battles, find your positions, and if there's nothing positive you can return to that person that's making those comments, then don't even fucking bother. You know what you need to be wasting your time on? You need to be wasting your time on your craft. Getting better, so then, if you're not fueling their fire, eventually their fucking comments are going to stop because they're going to grow bored of it. And it's that old bully mentality that a billion people have told you about before, but it's the same in this industry. If you carry on with negative comments to someone that's being negative towards you, it's just going to lead you down the garden path, and you'll just find yourself in a bad position, sitting there, wasting your fucking time writing back to comments when you could be wasting time learning how to be a better artist. Why manifesting destiny is such a big thing, and exuding positivity, and everyone's always looking for that positive person in the room, and everyone craves those positive comments off your parents, off your fans. It's because it lifts us up, like if you are sitting there and if you're thinking positively and you're planning your life positively and you're looking at your songs positively, there is not a fucking way in the world where I can't guarantee where positive things will start to happen to you. If you're sitting there in your room in the dark, writing back to negative comments and wasting your fucking time with people like that, and surrounding yourself with people like that only want to bring you down, then your music is going to be affected by this. You need to rise above that and start to turn around and look at your music in a positive way, and look at and find people that are going to affect you positively, because, you know, if you start to put that stuff out there in the world, you need those people that are going to give you that constructive criticism and are going to help you and help you along your way. It's such a dark, you know, like there are so many incidents of artists and musicians that have, you know, committed suicide and stuff like that. You need a strong base around you, because it is such an emotional roller coaster being an artist and putting your stuff out there, that you know, only the strongest people survive, and you need to surround yourself with that really strong base. You don't want to be wasting your words with the like, someday I'm going to make it, or, you know, we're going nowhere, you know, like, you know, someday one of our songs will get there. If you put enough work in, your fucking songs will make it there. You know, you need to make sure you have that base that's there to support you in those bad times and lift you back up. The final point I want to sort of leave you on is, don't validate your own fears. If you sit there and you think something bad is going to happen, you've wasted your time sitting there racking your brain about how stuff's going to fail, and you know what you did? You wasted your fucking time. And while wasting your time, all the bad things have happened because you haven't spent your time properly. You know, you have to follow your gut, you have to follow your heart. This industry is such an emotional, as I've said, it's such an emotionally based industry, and following your fears, validating your fears is a path to negativity and a path to failure. You know, there's so much that could go wrong, so stop being afraid and think about what could go fucking right for you. And in essence, that's why I've been creating these videos. It's not just to talk about positivity, it's not just to talk about, you know, how to get your music heard. It's about creating a base, creating a formula for you guys out there to sort of better understand yourself and know that you're not alone. Like, you're not just the next negative comment away from quitting your music career. You're not just the next negative comment away from stopping your passion. If this is your passion, block fucking all those negative comments, all those haters out, and surround yourself with the people in your life, in your career, that are gonna give you the right advice or be there for you when you're feeling those negative thoughts towards your own career. The music industries can be so fruitful and can be such a high. You know, there's not a video that the last 3 or 4 videos that I've made where I haven't talked about the highs in the music industry, and they are amazing highs. You know, from seeing your friends out there supporting you, from playing a song, from taking that amazing photo, they're all there and they're all there for you, but there are so many pitfalls and you need to be careful at these. Like, you do not want to get down a path 3 or 4 months into it where you have just been sitting there hating on yourself about the music or the art or the craft that you're creating. You need to make sure you have that strong base, whether it's your family, your friends, or other people in the industry. You need to seek out their advice. If you feel like you're going down that path, be safe out there and make sure you're looking out for each other. This episode is about conquering negativity in the industry. If you have a way that you've conquered negativity in the industry, or something that you've faced around negativity, make sure to leave it in the comments below. If you enjoyed the video, give it a like and subscribe. Thanks very much.